What them haters talking about?
What's up, family? I kept seeing this story on my timeline, and a few of you guys sent it to me to offer my commentary. Fam, this is a cold-blooded one here. We got a 20-year-old woman who was murdered after she contacted her boyfriend's wife and told her all about the affair she was having with her husband. Kenia Bronson had allegedly been carrying on an affair with a much older married man, Sultan Sharif. Police say that 1 week before Kenia was killed, Sultan accused the 20-year-old of contacting his wife and telling her all about the affair. On September 24th, a friend of Sultan called 911 after he saw Sultan on top of Kenia in Sultan's car and that the female stated, "He cut my throat." She was screaming and pleading for help. Police didn't locate Sultan or Kenia then, but hours later they were called to an alley where Kenia's body was found. He did a bad, fam. She was tied, shot, and set on fire. Police interviewed several people, including Sultan's wife, who claimed he'd been with her the night of the murder, which the complaint says was debunked through video evidence. Sultan's brother-in-law, Johnny Allen Hopgood, is charged as an accomplice. Bond for Sultan is set at $500,000, while Johnny's bond is $50,000. Both are due back in court next week. Okay, let's unpack. There are those who will say, well, she was messing with a married man. You get what you get. They'll say, well, she should have kept her mouth shut. She knew the rules. That's blaming the victim. I get it, fam. Everybody have to be held accountable for their own actions. So there is some part that a person plays in their demise if they do certain things or they participate in certain kind of bad behavior, right? But let's keep it a buck. I'll bet you $1 to a donut old Sultan has cheated at least once in his life. I wonder would Sultan have thought that would be okay if somebody had killed him. This guy, I'm going to tell you straight up, is a simp. He is straight up simp. He knew when he first started messing with that girl that was an outside chance, at least, that she might rat him out. Every dude knows this. Every guy that plays this game knows there is a chance, because he's heard enough of these type of stories, that a woman might decide she's going to tell the wife. Now, why would a woman do this? Because I'm sure they had an agreement. She knew he was married, and she knew what she was getting into. They had an agreement. Dude felt like she betrayed the trust. She defaulted on the agreement, and he felt some type of way about it. But here's the thing. So why would a woman make that phone call? Simple. This guy is everything she's looking for in a dude. So instead of her trying to go find a dude like him or try to get somebody like that, build him up, she already got this guy. All she got to do is make a phone call, tell his wife what's going on, and take him from his wife. And now she got her man. She got the man she wants. But it seldom works out that way. The odds of everything working out in your favor are slim to none. Listen to me, fam. I'm the cleanup man. I made a song about it. I know what I'm talking about. People don't choose you because you're better. They choose you because you are different and willing. In most cases, you're not going to be promoted. You shouldn't even really want to get promoted, right? Because you're never going to trust the person. And this goes for if you're a side piece dude or a woman. You're never really going to trust the person if you get to be the man. You shouldn't even aim for being the man. Just play your side piece. If that's what you're going to do. I'm not saying do it, but I'm saying if you're going to do it, play the side role and say, this is all it's going to be. I'm not trying to be number one. I don't want to be the man. You know? Like, don't worry about no promotion. This is a job. This is a gig where you're not going to be promoted. The best that you can do is, you're going to work the fries. You know what I'm saying? You're going to do fries. That's it. Graduate the fries, man. That's it. You're not going to go any further with it. And so when you try to go further with it, that's when things start falling. Really, really, really start falling apart. And it happens almost all the time. If a person started messing around with somebody that started really getting serious, because people say anything when they first meet you because they don't know how far it's going to go. Like nobody has any expectations. All of a sudden you start kicking it with this person and now you start catching feelings and now you want something different. And perhaps he wanted something different from the 20-year-old girl. Maybe he wanted some type of commitment where he wanted to keep her, over here. And look, I'm going to keep my wife. I'm going to keep you. But I don't want you dating nobody, messing with nobody. And, this is our agreement. So, when she stepped out there and made that phone call, see, here's the thing, and I'm not blaming the victim at all. But the thing is, fam, it's important to say this because if I don't say it, there's people out there that think that it's okay to move in this type of direction, or they go out there without the right information. See, I'm just trying to give you the information and instructions to help you navigate through this wild, crazy, beautiful world. You can do what you want to do with the information. You ain't gotta take this advice. You can do whatever you want to do with this information. But I can tell you from experience that if you do it this way, more than likely, this is gonna happen. If you do it like this, more than likely, this is what's gonna happen. And so most of the time when women make that phone call and call that wife, call that girlfriend, whatever, don't nothing really happen as far as like the dude don't go crazy and kill or whatever. But here's the thing, everybody ain't playing. So there's always that outside chance that a dude might snap and go like, oh, you trying to mess my thing? You think I'm playing? You think I'm a joke? Woo, woo. And a dude will go there. Y'all remember that song? Who was that? Betty Wright? Hey, Barbara, this is such, such, such. Remember that? Yeah. Yeah, man. That was said that way back then. Women been doing that. Been calling the mistress, been calling the wife. The side piece been calling the wife. This is something that, this is a phenomenon. This ain't never stopped happening. The difference is today is that, man, a lot of these dudes today will kill you. You pick up that phone and make that call, some of these dudes will kill you. So you got to ask yourself, is it worth it? Some of these dudes and like I say, fam, any dude that do something like that, he's a simp, he's a clown. He's a clown. Because in this game of love, you got to learn to take your bitter with your sweet, man. You take your bitter with your sweet. If you take this chance, you got to know it might go down. It might not work out the way you want it to work out. She might talk. And if she does, the most that you should do really is just cut her off. Just don't fuck with her no more. Just say, that's it. I ain't gonna fuck with you no more. That's it. But as far as like, because that's what she wants. If she make that call, now, of course, that's always the chance that a woman might call because she mad at you. She don't want you no more, and she want to make sure she ruin you. So she don't want you to be with the chick. She don't want you to be with your woman no more. She want to just ruin your life. that was the whole situation. But a lot of times when women make that call, because they're banking on messing your whole deal up, so that all you got now, you got to come back to them because you lost your woman. That's what they're banking on. And the problem is, it don't always work out like that. So anyway, fam, this is a sad case. This is a very, 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 very sad case. Like I said, I kept seeing this thing on my timeline, and I was like, a lot of people are very interested in this story because I guess because of the age difference and the fact that this was a very good-looking girl and one that was very loved. It seemed like she came from a very loving family, but it's important to have that information. That's all I'm going to say, fam, about that. It's important to have that information if you're going to make those type of moves. R.I.P. Kenea Bronson. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?
Damn.